One of the most important things for going on nuke streaks or just being good at Call of Duty in general is reading the minimap. But if you're like most people, the understanding of how to read the minimap and how to apply it to each and every game situation might be a little fuzzy, or you might just not know it all. Today I'm going to be giving you guys tips and pointers on how to read the minimap, how to apply it to every single situation, and hopefully get you guys to drop more nuke streaks of your own. Hey guys, what is going on? It is your boy J King, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys the first of this series. It's going to be going over how to read the minimap. Basically, I'm going to be going over one of my nuclear gameplays. This is the most recent one. It's nuke number 5. I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how to read the minimap, what I was sort of thinking in game based on the minimap, and also give you guys some overall tips on how to apply it to different situations and things like that. So hopefully you'll be walking away from this video with a better understanding of how to read the minimap, how to apply it to different situations, and be able to drop more nukes of your own. This is going to be a bit of a laid-back video. There's going to be less cutting. It's going to be a bit more informal, just so you guys can see what's happening at the map at the time, what information I'm seeing from the minimap, and I'm just going to be discussing over it and giving you guys some pointers. And before we get started today, you guys know the drill, the shout-out section. We currently have no shout-outs for this week's video. If you want to be shouted out in next week's video, all you have to do is head over to my stream at jking_official on Twitch, get 1,000 channel points, and then redeem the shout-out reward in the channel point reward section, and you'll be in next week's video yourself, as well as your link down in the description below. So I hope to see you guys in one of the streams. Also, if this video has helped you out at all, please consider leaving a like. Also consider subscribing. We're getting close to 100 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. So thank you to all who have subscribed so far. It means a lot. Also leave a comment. It could be anywhere from just saying hi to what you want me to do next in this series, what sort of content that I can improve, change up. I'll be replying to each and all the comments below, so go ahead and drop any questions, comments you have. So without further ado, let's get into it. So hopping right into it, we are on Moscow Hardpoint. This is a pretty strictly 3-lane map, so that is something to keep in mind. You can obviously see the mini-map in the top left corner of the screen, so be sure to watch that as I'm sort of making some comments over it. So right here, starting off the rip, basically my team takes control of the hard point, and they pretty much have that on lockdown. I see my teammate back over here behind me, and this means that pretty much if someone is going to be flanking around either back here or back here, that means he's going to be able to take care of that. Really, the only lane that is open is this right side over here. Now, obviously, they could spawn up and come down escalators, down into hill. That's probably going to be a pretty common thing. But they can also come and flank around to hit spawns back here. You didn't know this is going to be the next hill back here. So they're going to be wanting to spawn, and I'm just pretty much aware that my teammates have middle. This guy kind of has this left side over here, but this lane is open, so I am aware of that based on the mini map so far. And then right here, we get this guy. We have some pretty shaky aim right here. I hate to say that, but we were just getting warmed up. This is the first game on the stream, by the way, so don't be mad at me. So basically, I get this kill and I start pushing out. I do notice that my team is spawning out over here, and then my teammate dies. So pretty much they have flipped spawns at this point. But basically all I'm going to do right here is just kind of hit scrap. And I am playing an AR playstyle. I do have the new Farah gun. And again, if you want to see this gameplay live, it is on my channel. I will link it in the description below. I also have a little card up on the screen. But yeah, I'm just playing this little AR roll right here. I'm trying to get a pick on the hill so my teammates can push up. We can get map control. Get that guy top on the heady. Notice like right here, this is like completely open. It's pretty common for people to push out, try to get escalator control from here. I know they're spawning over here, and if you guys don't know why, it's because my teammate controls, or my team controls, this side of the map. So as you can see, pretty much if you draw a line right here down the middle of the map, my team is going to be on just this side. So that's a pretty basic spawn right there. That's not going to be too crazy to predict, but basically wherever my teammates are not, the enemy could be. So the enemy could be anywhere in here. They're probably going to be spawning back here. They're probably going to be in here. Obviously one's on the hill, and then probably some on this right side over here. You can't really see on the minimap, but that is sort of a general tip. I'm not going to be worried about an enemy back here because my teammates are already back there. So that's just sort of a basic tip that you can apply to each and every situation. So right here, I'm trying to push up and try to contest this hill, but I'm not being too crazy with it. I do have an AR. Pushing out of this door on this map particularly is just really hard. You basically have top window, you have both bottom doors, you have everything over here from the mid push. You also have this door, and pretty much everyone's spawning back there. So it's like a lot of angles to check. But right here, I noticed that no one is up, or no one is coming to get me, really. I get that kill right there, and I'm just sort of waiting, playing passively. As you can see right here, this is a little bit of a dangerous push. I do not know if they are spawning back here. That guy could have just spawned back there. You know, there really isn't any evidence to indicate that they are spawning out at this point. But anyway, I push out, and eventually my teammate spawns right here. So that means that we have spawns. Now, there could be somebody back here, maybe one person has influenced these spawns, and that's the reason we spawn here. Maybe even one top window. One person really isn't enough to flip spawns on this game. It has to be a pretty controlled team effort. And obviously I see this guy right here. So basically all I'm gonna do, I know pretty much this whole lane's open. I'm really not sure what these teammates are doing up here. I don't know what they're watching, what they're holding. So I'm gonna pick up mid right here. I'm able to get this guy right here, and as you can see, there is someone in that sort of gold area. And you know, teammate here. Obviously there's a teammate right here, so I'm not worried about that. But I get that kill right there. I see there's someone in the spawn back there, and I see my teammate is sort of back here. Obviously they could still flank through here and come out, but I do have a teammate here, so hopefully he's watching that. So right now I need to hold mid. I do have one teammate watching escalators. That's going to pretty much take this whole right side away. Obviously they could be coming here, but if I hold mid and watch this angle, I'm basically holding two lanes at once, so they can't cross. I'm going to see them over here, but they also just can't run up middle because I'm going to be holding it. So this is a pretty powerful position. They're getting these spawns in the back right, and they're flooding. You saw the two flood over, and they crossed. Basically I get a kill there. I back up. That's obviously a pretty important thing when you're going on nuke streaks, is to not over push and not overplay things. So right here I'm still going to be challenging and holding mid. Back up a little bit, able to get these two guys, and I'm aware that two people have crossed. Okay, I do not know where they're going. They could be coming all the way around and then peek out like back here, or they could have went into this room either through the window or back here, and then come out this door right here. So I'm aware of that, and I pretty much just let my teammates handle that. Obviously I have two people back there, so if they flank, I'm not going to be the first one to die. That's honestly their problem. They're not watching it. They're like 4-stacking the hill. So I keep watching this middle. Again, with my teammate top escalator, that's pretty much taking off the whole thing. And then with the minimap there, I do see this guy in gold, so I'm aware of that. Get that kill, and then I'm still aware of this guy pushing. Now right here, back it up just a little bit. So obviously I'm aware of that ping right there. Now as I am shooting this guy, I see there's a guy there. I'm not really too worried about him. My teammates are there. As I get this kill, I see this guy right here on the minimap. And right after I get that kill, I can see that guy. I know he's there. So right here, I come and peek this window to try to see him, try to get information on him. And I don't see him. So what does that mean? That means he could easily, doing a bad job with this, he could easily take this angle right here, come out, and then run up these stairs right behind me. So that's just understanding the map. I also think I heard him a little bit there. And right here, I do make a bit of a mistake here. If we are going to be taking like serious hard point, you know, like stretch and stuff like that, I'm pretty much hitting old time. I do get 2 kills off rotation, but at this point, I believe with these two teammates right here and me here, they are going to be spawning out somewhere. We might just be giving them spawns up the new hill. Obviously, if you're playing hardpoint, that's not what you want to do. But I am kill whoring a little bit here because I am on a streak. Now, as you guys have known from my 2 previous videos, the War Machine and Hater combo, we're obviously using that here. So right here, I'm just sort of, I think that, I know someone's at the old hill. Obviously, I would be so, if I was, this is like CDL and I was playing to win, this would be a really dumb play. But my teammate gets him here. I'm not really aware of that yet. My teammate gets the kill back here. So we're just gonna hit this flank right here. I know that they're in hill. My teammates are sort of pushing up this left side, so if they could get into spawn, that'd be great. I get this guy escalator, and I'm gonna push up mid. I'm not gonna take the long range gunfight right here, especially because number one, I have no teammates. So that would be just pretty much a death sentence. And also I have a war machine, so trying to take someone out on that head glitch like over here just isn't gonna work. So I get the hater, and now we can see where everyone is, and obviously they're all bunched up around the hill. So this is a really nice spot right here. And I'm able to get into this little cubby right here. I see there's 4 people. So I'm just going to sort of maneuver around, not push the hill. Even if I didn't have a war machine, I'd probably be playing this pretty similarly. Challenge that 1v1 right there, and obviously they're still going to be spawning back here. I could probably tell that even without the hater, at least either spawning back here or maybe even getting like a spawn back over here. As you can see, that guy just popped up right there. So they are getting that back right spawn because my teammates were a little pushed up, so they're probably rotating that spawn out over here. So I'm just sort of finessing right here. It's obviously helpful to have the hater up. I can pretty much see where everyone's coming. This situation gets a little hairy. I actually don't even see that that mine right there to begin with, so I was a little lucky. And as you can see right here, my teammate is pushing around the spawn. This is a really good push for him. And obviously our teammates have control. I think one's in gold still. So we have some pretty good control of this hill. Almost died there. But basically once I get this, and I get this kill right here, at this point, I think that this teammate is blocking spawns. It turns out to not be the case. Obviously, there's a UAV, so that's helping out. He's going to end up dying, so I know that the enemy team is back here. Obviously, I can see there's 2, but a lot of them are pushing hill. So I hit this back spawn to try to flank them. Once I'm at this position, they are not going to spawn back here. I'm going to be blocking spawns here, and hopefully blocking spawns here, depending on how good the actual spawns are. And I just get a 3-piece right there. Once I do that, I know they're not going to spawn here. If they do, the game is complete dog shit. And now we're going to hit this flank to the hill. This is a really good flank. Pretty much the remaining team that I haven't killed yet off that 3-piece is going to be right here. And, you know, obviously if they're, you know, aware of it, they're going to be calling that out if this is a CDL match, but it isn't. So these guys are pretty clueless. I was a little confused on where this guy is. He's actually on top of the bus. So luckily he didn't turn around. But right here I know that my team holds this side. We are controlling this. We're back to the scrap hill in the middle. So I'm just sort of chilling out. Don't want to push too much. And at this point I'm a little wary of spawns right here. I'm going to peek out and get this kill. But then after that, I'm going to dip into gold because I'm a little afraid of the spawns back here. I don't know how far my teammates are pushed up exactly over here. And it ends up being the case. They're actually going to spawn them out. They're going to get some pretty weird spawns right here. I was a little confused. But that guy right there, he got that back right spawn. I think a lot of the teammates are flooding down escalators and trying to flood that spawn to the over here onto the right. Right here, I am a little bit trapped, a little bit pinched. Obviously my teammate spawns here. The play that I went for was to just be safe and play this gold area. I know they're going to keep spawning back here, so if I can just take 1v1s in here as an SMG player, as I have right now, that's going to be to my benefit. I was really tempted to sneak out of here, come around mid and get these kills in the hill, but that would obviously be putting me exposing me to this head glitch right here or to the left of that, and maybe even escalator. So that would be a pretty dangerous play, and one that could get me killed, so I don't do that. I am just aware that they could be spawning over here. I see ones in the hill, so I'm just sort of using this little cover area, you know, to my advantage. I do peek out and get this kill. A little bit dangerous in my opinion, now reviewing it, but... And now right here, I know that my teammates are back here. So if I were to hit this right here, hit this sort of mid area, I would be pretty protected. I have a teammate back here. They're probably not going to push up this street. They're probably not spawning because I am influencing these spawns. If anything, they're going to be spawning back here to the, I guess, the left of me, and then trying to flood from there. But even then, my teammates score push out. Someone is going to come in here. Does get that one. So he obviously came from mid and then came up to gold. Probably knew I was there. And then we're just going to flank around mid, sort of this cover area. There's still one window, but the odds that they would be watching this push from mid would be pretty low, because there obviously is teammates back here. There was one in the hill, and this obviously teammate back here. And that is the 30 kill streak right there. But yeah, and then right here, pretty much we lose spawns. We have 4 teammates over on this right side, so spawns are probably going to be in this building back here, and you're going to see that come up. I'm actually going to die to somebody from that area. At this point, I just like stopped caring. You can see there's one top window and there's one bottom, or actually 2 bottoms. So pretty much they get those spawns in that little house back there, or whatever you want to call it, because we had such presence back here. So let's say that we have a lot of presence in this back right area, but we still control pretty much this side of the map. So what spawns does that make? That pretty much, if we have presence over here, they're going to spawn over here. If you think about it, sort of, if we draw a circle of where our influence is on our friendly teammates, if you draw that circle, it's going to be like this. It's going to be like that, and then you're going to draw it up here. So that leaves pretty much, it'd be really weird for them to spawn all the way out over here, because we're not really doing anything to block spawns to begin with. So that leaves this sort of back left corner for them to spawn in. And you see, we are 36 and 1 at this point. That was the first life. We went 36 and 0. And I got a little carried away there at the end and ended up dying. And I get tomahawked right here. Just absolutely, you'd hate to see that. And yeah, we're just sort of the similar thing. This is hardpoint. I'm gonna let it play a little bit and sort of just talk in general. This is hardpoint. Obviously, domination and TDM, kill confirm, things like that, they're all gonna be different, slightly different in terms of spawns, in terms of map flow. I like hardpoint the best in this game. I feel like I could predict the flow and the where the enemies are gonna be easier. Obviously, domination is pretty easy to predict as well. Hardpoint's definitely a lot of transitioning, moving around the map, things like that. Domination is going to be which side of the map does your team control, and which flag do you control. So if you're obviously pushing and you control over half the map, let's say that we're playing Dom, and then maybe they control this flag. We have one, and maybe we have the B flag. Obviously, this side of the map's going to be pretty free and clear. So domination's a lot of which half of the map do you control, and then spawns are going to be predicted from that. And obviously just 3-lane maps. There are a lot of 3-lane maps in this. Moscow could be a little bit intricate sometimes. There are a lot of like different lanes and different cuts into those lanes, but no 3-lane map and how people flow through them. If we sort of go back, let's see if I can find it. Yeah, if we sort of go back to this little section of the nuke streak, basically, like, I know they're not going to spawn back here, and if they do, I'm not going to be too worried about it, honestly. Like, the odds of them spawning back here are completely almost 0, because we have a lot of control over here. Obviously that leaves this sort of back right area, and I just know that they're either going to come this lane or they're going to come this lane. So I'm obviously a little afraid of them coming in that middle lane. You see right here. So I just know about the 3-lane maps and how people play them. And I was able to sort of take this little section a little bit slower than usual, because I know sort of how the enemies will move based on their spawns. But that is sort of like the overall how you read the minimap overall in general. I do, if you guys want me to do like a hardpoint, or not hardpoint, you want me to do a domination game, is like how to read spawns on that one, I will. Not a huge Dom fan, definitely not a huge TDM fan. TDM's a lot harder to read. But anyway, guys, I hope that has helped you at all. Let me know if there's any clarifications that you want. Again, this is just the first video in the series. So we're going to be doing a lot more on this. Like I said, the minimap is a crucial tool for dropping nuke streaks. We're just being good at Call of Duty in general. Predicting and knowing where the enemy's team is going to be based on your teammates is super helpful, and pretty much just knowing where the enemies are and then winning gunfights based on that knowledge. So yeah, let me know what you guys want me to do next. If you guys want a different game mode, maybe you guys just want different maps. Yeah, let me know down in the comments. If this video has helped you at all, consider leaving a like. Also consider subscribing. And I do appreciate all the support on the channel recently. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
It's just been breaking out cause I keep prices higher. I'm on a run like I ain't stealing it, and I got all you hooked, and 5S was a bait, and by now I should probably reel it in. I'll probably never fish again. The way I go to